All right, everybody, welcome back, baby. Welcome back. We're giving you the real news all the time. We are live. We are 100% live. It is Wednesday, May 8th, baby, 2024. And there's all types of stuff going on out there. Of course, you got the Donald Trump trial. Stormy Daniels took the stand again. She's a major flop. She's a flop. The whole Trump stuff is falling apart. The Jack Smith stuff is falling apart. Like we said yesterday, the FBI documents that they put out on the ground that were scattered all over the place was planted by the FBI. Jeff Bezos' grandfather was part of DARPA. I mean, there's all types of stuff out here that they're trying to push, but it's all crumbling. And I guess now they're taking over the campuses. They're slowly taking back the campuses. George Washington University is being taken back, and they just starting to arrest them all. Columbia's still holding strong. I just feel bad for all these college students, just the regular ones. You know what I'm saying? Not these crazies out here that didn't have their graduation because of COVID in high school, and now 4 years later, look at us, and they're not having their college graduations now. So no high school graduations, and now a lot of these universities, I mean, just a handful of them, probably 10 or 12 of them that are not going to have their graduation, but that sucks. You know what I'm saying? They worked so hard. They basically showed up every day and wrote their papers or whatever. Hopefully most of them will go on and do their master's and write a thesis on something. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of good stuff to write it on. But let's just keep it real. And I guess Mike Johnson is going to keep his job. MTG, Marjorie Taylor Greene tried to get rid of him as Speaker of the House. But, of course, I guess he's going to maintain. All the Democrats backed him, and they booed. So it's just all types of crazy stuff going on out there. We're just here to give you the real news. We just want you to relate and all that. And Joe Biden's going to raise our taxes because if he gets reelected, the taxes will go up because the taxes that Trump cut, that's going to run out. I guess it's only for so long. I guess that's how things work. I guess apparently you just can't keep the taxes low, but that's going to run out. And we had a tax break. Most people had tax breaks. I had a tax break. Probably everybody else had a tax break. And now that's going to expire. That's going to expire if you vote for Joe Biden. But who knows anymore? Who knows if elections are real anymore? The stuff in Arizona election fraud is coming out. So all types of stuff going on in Arizona. They keep fighting it. And then in Georgia also today, they realized that the voting machines were doing certain stuff. So, I mean, why can't we just go to paper ballot? We got to go to paper ballot. And you have communities, people that are on boards or whatever, the RNC, the DNC, all your local committees. And we just paper ballot. You know what I'm saying? And just, that's the only way. That's the only way because the internet, we all know the internet can be hacked. Everybody listening to this or watching this right now, your data has been hacked. We know it, right? Target was hacked. Walmart's have been hacked. Amazon's been hacked. Sony was hacked back in the day. That was a big one. They've all been hacked. They all go down. Instagram goes down. Facebook goes down. They all go down. And they put bans on stuff they don't want you to see. You know what I'm saying? They put bans on stuff you want to see. The stuff they will not let you talk about is probably most likely bullshit. So that's the way we're going to break it down here at the Rock and Roll Rebels Show, baby. Make sure you like and sub up. We just out here trying to spread the news, baby. Are we spreading good news? Like, I'm not trying to give you no fake news. I'm trying to give you that real news. Busta Rhymes was slapping around DJ Khaled today. You're like, what? Busta Rhymes was slapping around DJ Khaled? In a nice way, though. In a nice way. Let's play the video. You don't believe it? You'd be like, what the hell? I thought Kendrick and Drake were beefing. Chris Brown and Quavo were beefing. No, we got it all here. We got it all here at the Rock and Roll Rebel Show. We go from East Coast to West Coast. We go north to south. You know what I'm saying? It's a beautiful flat world out there, and the sun and the moon are in this atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? Enjoy yourself. Cut that up. Put it in the promo. All right, let's just get to this Quavo and Chris Brown. I mean, not Quavo and Chris Brown. Busta Rhymes, legendary rapper, and DJ Khaled, a legendary DJ. Busta Rhymes is upset because DJ Khaled don't want to answer his phone. So let's play this for y'all. We'll start off easy, and then we'll get into the dumb stuff. You know what I'm saying? How they want to lie and steal elections and stuff like that, and how Mike Johnson does not be eradicated from the vacated, unmotivated from the Speaker of the House. But let's pull this up.
Make sure you know that, you know. Hey, yo, Jamie, tell Kelly when Buster and Blood Clot calling for answer your blood clot phone. Answer your blood clot fucking phone.
I don't have a phone. I don't have one. I'm telling you. You need to get in touch with
DJ Khaled got a phone. He's on it all the time.
Call Jamie. I don't have a phone.
Answer your fucking phone. Answer your fucking phone. Me will kill you enough, you know, answer your phone to me. Don't do that. Bumper class.
You do that to everyone,
Don't fucking
Yo,
do
Biggie,
that. Don't fucking do that.
Help, Biggie.
Get him, Buster. Get him. Get him, Buster.
I love you so much.
Good, brother.
Hell yeah.
The dap up's nice. The dap up's nice. Busta Rhymes might have been a little hurt there. Maybe not. You know what I'm saying? Is it real? Is it fake? Who knows what's going on anymore? But like we said, Stormy Daniels, the Trump trial. Everything Trump. Donald Trump. It's all falling apart. The Jack Smith part is falling apart in New York. The Georgia case is falling apart with Fani Willis. It's all falling apart. You know what I'm saying? The Jack Smith stuff, I guess they're waiting on the Supreme Court like we know. You also have the Georgia case. It's all on immunity. The weakest of all the cases was Trump's check to pay a non-disclosure agreement to Michael Cohen. Michael Cohen supposedly paid for Stormy Daniels, you know, just to not tell her story. The National Choir was behind it. They want to try to say it's an election interference for us not knowing the story. But how many lies does the United States government tell us? COVID, Wuhan, you don't hear none of that. Voting machines, you don't hear none of that. So the election interference I guess, is what's good for them. You know, not good for us, what's good for them. Thankfully, it's all crumbling, and we're all getting ready to take the power back. The streets is watching, baby. The streets is watching, and they're talking. So if you got your ear to the streets, then you know what's going on. And I guess it's an uprising in a way. You know what I'm saying? They can't control a lot of people anymore, and they're waking up. That's why they're banning TikTok. You can't go on TikTok no more. Can't go on TikTok. But even the media knows that Stormy Daniels is cooked, and all the news lately is either Hamas, Trump, protest, Stormy Daniels. That's all it is. It's the Trump trial. It's real boring lately. They don't want you to know anything else. Like Pfizer. If you take Zantac for heartburn, Pfizer makes Zantac for heartburn, and now they're trying to say 10,000 people, they have to settle a lawsuit with 10,000 people, Pfizer, Zantac heartburn, that it might cause cancer allegedly. I don't know. I'm just reporting the news. So if you want to follow up, you know what I'm saying? You want to follow up and educate yourself, then you'll be like, maybe I don't want to take Zantac no more because Pfizer has to settle lawsuits with like 10,000 people. I know people. I think I bought Zantac before. I never took it, but I bought it before. So it goes to make you wonder, what else is a lie? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying. All right. But let's get into this Stormy Daniels thing. This whole Stormy Daniels thing's falling apart. But actually, let's get into this MTG real quick. This is a short one. Marjorie Taylor Greene was out here trying to defend our rights to get Mike Johnson out of office. But, of course, the Democrats all came together. Only like 43 Republicans, 7 voted present, voted to get rid of Mike Johnson. 43 people. 43 people. So that goes to show you what our numbers we're dealing with over 400 people. So we're not looking very good. So Let's pull this up on the screen so we can get our information together, and we can go mainstream, baby. We go mainstream. That's going to be our news channel.
Our elected Republican Speaker, Mike Johnson, has aided and abetted the Democrats and the Biden administration in destroying our country. Whereas removing this uniparty speaker will not give the speaker's gavel to the Democrats, which would only happen if Republicans actually vote for Hakeem Jeffries.
Why are you cheering him on? I see Nancy
House will
Pelosi
be in
over there
order.
in the corner in her pink little
Our
outfit.
elected Republican.
There you go. So Mike Johnson survives. He survives, it looks like, for now. But the real plan is, from what I understand, is that one more Republican is going to leave, and the Democrats will have control of the House before the election. It's still early, you know what I'm saying? It's May. So we got June, we got July, August. They're going to take some time off. You know, we got the protests right now, riling up everybody, but they're going to take a little time off. Summer's coming, kids are going to be out of school, so they're going to sort of coast us through. They'll coast us through. Maybe they'll give us a Taylor Swift tour. Maybe Travis and Taylor will get married. You know, they're going to give us little nuggets out there just to keep the people entertained from watching what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Israel, you don't get no stuff on Israel. You get nothing on Ukraine. We still don't know where COVID come from. So people don't care. You know what I'm saying? We were locked down. Right? They locked us down. Couldn't go nowhere. Made us watch The Last Dance with Michael Jordan. You know what I'm saying? Come on. Let's pay attention, people. Let's pay attention. But like I said, you know, you got to be careful out there. You just got to be careful. You even got generals out here. Old Milley. Remember General Milley, the woke guy? Talking about how the United States has committed crimes, you know, war crimes, which we already know. The United States, you know what I'm saying? We go over to countries. We've seen it many times. I mean, Vietnam, Germany, Japan. And I was always under the impression that these people are trying to hurt us. And they probably were. Maybe they weren't. I don't know. But we always thrived. And that's what made me the excitement I have for the United States of America. I love America. I'll die for America. I'll kill for America. But you know what I'm saying? I guess that's the way it goes. You know what I'm saying? You got God, country, family. Is that it? Or is it God, family, country? So, I mean, that's what we're working with here. That's what we're working with. So it's exciting to see that General Milley was just out here talking about war crimes. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're doing war crimes. I know this segment's probably not going to hit for everybody, but the real ones don't get to see this stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show you all the real stuff out here. This is a general. This is a top general, top brass, baby. He was in Trump's cabinet, bro. I don't even know how Trump got him in there. Hopefully Trump understands
Before
what
we all
he's
get
doing.
self-righteous about what Israel's doing, and I feel horrible for the innocent people in Gaza that are dying.
Does he?
Well, we shouldn't forget that we, the United States, killed a lot of innocent people in Mosul and Raqqa. That we, the United States, killed 12,000 innocent French civilians. And here we are on the 80th anniversary of Normandy, on the prep fires for Normandy. We destroyed 69 Japanese cities, not including Hiroshima and Nagasaki. We slaughtered people in massive numbers, innocent people who had nothing to do with their government, men, women, and children. War is a terrible thing. But if it's going to have meaning, if it's going to have any sense of morality, it has to be a political purpose, and it must be achieved rapidly with the least cost, and that you do by speed.
And one of the things I find personally very frustrating.
Does that make any sense to me? He's talking about how we killed it. He has no regrets that we did that. I want to apologize to every single one of those families. Personally, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm talking about. This guy does not care about killing people. He don't care. He just wants to make it quick and wants to make it political. No, I want to make it you guys were going to harm us. But this is what he wanted to make it. I don't even want to play no more, General Milley. And that's the same thing with, what's the old lady? I can't even think of her name right now, but she justified killing babies and stuff. We don't justify none of that here at the Rock and Roll Rumble Show. We about peace and love and not paying no more taxes. You know what I'm saying? Maybe 3%. Didn't we start a tea party because they wanted to raise it to 2% or something? That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? And I saw also that what I thought was funny today on polls and questions. This is weird. I guess you just can't put a poll up if the Holocaust was real or fake. It got fact checked saying that it was real. I know it's real because Anne Frank wrote a diary and she lived. So, you know what I'm saying? Then she got like tuberculosis or something. But, hey, what are you going to do out here? What are you going to do out here? You can't say, you can only go so far, I guess. You can only give the people so much information. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? You can always lead them to water, but you can't make them drink. Is that the old slogan they would say? But we just out here living, baby. We just out here living. Hopefully everybody's having fun. Like I said, watch out for Zantac. You know what I'm saying? That heartburn stuff. I know a lot of people have heartburn. They probably take it, but they got a lawsuit out here. Like I said, I just want to show it. It's right here. Zantac, Pfizer, lawsuit. So it's right there. It's right there. New York Post article. It's in New York Post. It's everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So protect yourselves at all times. Protect yourselves at all times. It's a jungle out there, baby. It's a jungle out there, right? We haven't hit you with it, baby. We haven't hit you with it. Pow, pow, baby. Pow, pow. But, all right, let's get into this Stormy Daniels thing. I guess, and I just don't understand. The media just doesn't know what's going on anymore. I guess they just don't know what's going on anymore. Mayor Garland, too, Attorney General Garland, is not accepting his subpoenas from Congress. Come on. They locked Peter Navarro away for not showing up. Come on. What are we doing out there, America? Come on. We got to pay attention. You're like, when are we going to do it? You got to do it now. We got to get out there. You're good people out there. Run for office. Run for office if you got some common sense. Because we're being run by morons. But CNN is in full-blown panic. I guess they don't understand that Stormy Daniels is not a comedian. She's not funny. She's going online to testify saying that she hates Trump. So how's that a good witness? You hate Trump? You tell the jury you hate Trump? So we got to be careful, baby. We got to be careful. Let's play this clip here. Oh, we got to pull it up.
Seems to be cracking a joke, trying to get a reaction from the jury, and our reporters in the room have noted that the jury hasn't seemed to respond.
No, they're
to
taking
that.
their job seriously.
I mean, what do you make of that?
Humor is risky in the courtroom, especially if you go in with lines like it looks like Stormy. If something happens spontaneously, if an easel falls over, people will laugh. They're human. But it's never going to work if you go in there like, I'm going to amuse the jury. I'm going to sort of say this clever thing.
Jurors, Casey?
I just want.
How's that jury feel? That jury's got to be so mad. What are they up to? 13 days, 14 days coming up? They have to be so upset. Right? They've been sitting there hearing this nonsense. They probably already made up their mind anyway. But how long is this going to drag on for a check? Nobody writes checks no more. Unless you're in a business, then you might write a check or two. But mostly I figure everything is electronic. So this is a long time ago. Trump paid Michael Cohen money. They wrote on the memo there, legal fees. Some people are like, some of you have never written a check in your life, and you're out here talking about Donald Trump did this and did that. Go write a check. Some of y'all have never written a check in your life, and you're out here trying to say Donald Trump did something wrong. You know what I'm saying? They're like, what's a memo? They don't even know what the memo is in the check. They don't know the routing numbers. They don't know the banking numbers. They don't know checks got numbers up in the right-hand corner. They don't even know how to spell out because you got to write in cursive. Oh, my. Cursive? Well, at least I did when I wrote checks. Some of them ain't got signatures. You know what I'm saying? They're out here writing chicken scratch. But what are you going to do? Here's CNN again. Here's CNN again. You know what I'm saying? They know it's over, baby. They know it's over. Stormy Daniels is cooked. She might have ruined the whole case, but she might have did it on purpose because she loves Donald Trump. She still secretly loves Trump. You know what I'm saying? Trump put it on her.
The cross-exam, boy, her responses were disastrous. I mean, do you hate Donald Trump? Yes, of course she does. That's a big deal. When the witness hates the person whose liberty is at stake, that's a big damn deal. And she's putting out tweets, fantasizing about him being in jail. That really undermines the credibility. The fact that she owes him $500,000, she, by order of a court, owes Donald Trump $500,000 and said, I will never pay him. I will defy a court order. The defense is going to say she's willing to defy a court order. Why? She's not willing to respect an order of a judge. Why is she going to respect this oath she took? So I thought it went quite poorly on cross-exam. At the end of direct, I thought, okay, they got what they needed, but I think the cross is making real inroads. The cross-exam, boy.
She's cooked, bro. The jury knows it. They heard it. And the media's going to, you know what I'm saying? That's the whole thing what the media's doing right now. They're making it, they're just putting out their stuff. But it's so boring. Everything's so boring. So make sure you protect yourselves at all times, baby. Protect yourselves at all times. Because we just out here living, baby. We just out here living. Why is my camera like that? This live show, this Elgato is moving places. Look at this. See, we're trying to move it over here. See how we can move it, get everything back in frame. So bring it down some. I don't know. But it's just, production value. Well, maybe we'll edit that out later. But Joe Biden said he's going to raise taxes. He's out here he's out on the campaign trail. He's not making nothing, though. He's not making Oh, and one more thing. Does this reporter love Stormy Daniels? Since she's screwing up the whole trial. Look at this guy's got something for Stormy. Stormy better watch out. She might have to go see a judge and get some type of restraining order or something. I don't know what's going on over here, but it is wild. Check this guy out.
Well, the excitement and anticipation in the room hit a new high at 10:32 a.m. She entered wearing all black, as if on her way to a funeral. The loose-fitting, plain black clothing draping from her shoulders to her toes suggested the modesty of a nun. The makeup was minimal.
Oh, she ain't no nun,
the way
brother.
She and the other moms in her neighborhood might look when shopping at the local grocery store. The long blonde hair held up with a clip at the back of her head, the way it might be in a utilitarian way while she was doing dishes or checking one of the horseshoes on her horse. She later spoke of so proudly. When she walked by him, her face had the same expressionless, somber look that all the jurors always have when they walk by him. Well, the excitement and anticipation
that guy
in the room hit a new high.
Someone better check his pants, bro. What was wrong with that guy? What was wrong with him? He was excited. Was it me? Was it me or was that young man excited? That young man was excited, I think. But hey, what are you going to do, baby? We got the Rock and Roll Rebel Show, baby. You in the jungle. Protect yourselves at all times out there, at all times. You know what I'm saying?
Look at this dumb motherfucker.
We're just out here doing stuff. But I thought it was wild. And the Ann Coulter thing. What's the Ann Coulter? She wild. She's like, we'll get into this later. But, because we're going to cut it out here. Sure, we don't like to go too long, but maybe we'll talk about it tomorrow. But Vic Ramaswamy and Ann Coulter had I guess they did a podcast together, but Ann Coulter said she loved everything Vic Ramaswamy did, but could not vote for him because he was Indian. I thought that was weird, but I was like, is it or not? You know what I'm saying? Like, if I had to choose between someone that was Irish or someone that was German or France, I might choose my native country, Irish. So does that make me wrong? I don't know. Does it? I don't know. You tell me what you feel, chat. Let me know. We'll put this up in the question, but we're going to get all types of stuff going on. And I guess the whole Drake and Kendrick Lamar thing, what's going on now? Drake's getting shot. And why doesn't black people know how to use computers? I was listening to the governor of New York, and she said black people don't know how to use computers. Is that true? Or is that false? It might be true because I never see no shorts of black people, and I've never seen a YouTube video of black people before, and I've never seen black people post on Twitter, X, Instagram, TikTok. So she might be right. Tell me if I'm wrong or if I'm right. But I guess apparently I've never seen no black people use the internet. But here's the clip. Now tell me these people are not out of touch. I tried to make that into a clip. I don't think it was that funny. We might have to redo that. But here is Catherine Hochul. She was the one that wore the Vax necklace. She took over for Cuomo because he had sex allegations. But these are the leaders that are leading us. So who? Are we being led by dummies? Apparently so. But here is Catherine Hochul, the one and only, the best governor New York has ever seen, some would say.
Young black kids growing up in the Bronx who don't even know what the word computer is. They don't know. They don't know these things. And I want the world open up to all of them, because when you have their diverse voices innovating solutions through technology, then you're really addressing society's broader challenges. Young black kids
have never used a computer, I guess. That's got to be the dumbest thing I've ever heard. They just think we're complete idiots. They think you're complete idiots. I don't know what they think. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what they think. They're just out here telling us that black people don't know computers. And remember, they told us they didn't know how to vote with IDs. If I'm black, I'm so offended. I am so offended. You know what I'm saying? They're out here clowning y'all. They wild. The elites are wild. The people that get voted in, they got a certain arrogance about them. They do. They do have a certain arrogance about them. But let's end this out right here with Joseph Ribidet. What is it? Riblets? Biden. Talking about how he's going to raise our taxes. Like I said, the Trump tax is going to expire next year. If he's elected, he's going to keep it. He's saying it right here.
By the way, how many of you did really well with that $1.9 trillion tax cut that increased? Really good shape, right? Really changed your, well, you did. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see you're doing well already. And I'm good. But guess what? If you elect me, you're not going to have your taxes are going to be raised, not cut, if you benefit from that. By the way, how many of you did really well with that $1.9 trillion tax cut that increased? Really good shape, right? Really changed your, well, you did. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see you're doing well already. And I'm good. But guess what? If you elect me, you're not going to have your taxes are going to be raised, not cut.
Raised, not cut. I cannot believe those people attend that rally. There's probably nobody there, right? They had to pay those people to show up, right? That's what I'm understanding. I don't understand this, and this is what scares me. It's because Trump's got so much momentum out there. The people love him. You see him going into Chick-fil-A's. You see him at Formula One races. You see him at UFC. You see him all over the place. And he's got nothing but love. He's up in the polls and everything. What's going to happen when November 5th comes and Donald Trump loses the election? Let me know, Chad. I'm gone, baby.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a